Welcome, fellow recovery pilgrims. I'm Jonathan, and in this recovery discovery session, I want to talk about responding to triggers. Triggers in addiction refer to anything that prompts you in some way to want to act out. For instance, an internal emotional trigger might be the feeling of rejection. When you feel rejected, you want to find relief through acting out. Triggers happen before behavior. This is why it's important for us to understand our triggers and learn to respond to them well so we don't continue toward our typical acting out behaviors. Now, I divide triggers into two major categories, internal and external. Internal triggers have to do with our thoughts and feelings, whereas external triggers are about the environment outside of you. Here are several ways to identify your triggers and how to better respond to them. To identify internal triggers, start with the Alcoholics Anonymous acronym HALT, which stands for hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. We've also added bored, stressed, scared, and sad. And ask yourself which of these feelings are most present prior to your acting out behaviors. Even if you have struggles with all of them, usually one or two will surface as your most common triggers. Now, develop a plan for responding to your triggers in healthy ways. This will help prevent you from continuing on toward your acting out behaviors in the future. For instance, when I feel stressed, I know I'm more vulnerable to temptation. My body warns me of this. My shoulders begin to tighten. And when I feel this, I respond by taking a walk or freeing up time in my schedule to pray or do something relaxing. By addressing my trigger in healthy ways, I steer myself away from potential acting out behaviors. As far as external triggers go, evaluate the people and places that are most likely to entice you toward acting out behaviors, and seek to reduce or eliminate exposure to such environments. So what are your primary internal and external triggers? Write them down and become familiar with them so you can respond immediately the next time they occur. By understanding and responding quickly to your triggers, you'll live sober and learn what Romans 13:14 means when it says, "But put on the Lord Jesus Christ and make no provision for the flesh to gratify its desires." Thanks for listening. If you have a recovery discovery you'd like to share with us, please send it to recoverydiscovery@puresexradio.com or text it to 210-549-8748. Until next time, keep pressing on.